I'm like hyped for no real reason today. No, my Moonshine Sonata. Sorry about that. You're stuck with me now. Well, actually, I'm always early, Amir, so I'm always off beat and off time. So it's definitely not on you. So how's it going? How's it going, Quacks? Amir, thank you for joining me. It's such a weird time. I got off work early today because I just left. So I was like, all right, well, I'm here. I spent a lot of time modding Final Fantasy VII on my PC for reasons I'm not sure about. And that was like a lot of fun to do, I guess. I guess that's fun. And that was pretty much it. So I was like, I got time. Might as well just start streaming because this East ain't gonna play itself. And who but me to carry on this journey? So much blood. This always surprises me. It's like this game just says blood out the wazoo. Oh yeah, I can do this, boy. I'm getting hurt pretty bad. Stuzzy. I am streaming early. Got off that work early, and you know, I was like, let's go. Adol's got to get where Adol's got to go. Let's do our best to get him there. Two friends case is finally on track. I mean, sometimes that's all you can hope for. A conclusion. A lot of things in life definitely don't end with very much closure, so. Ouch. There you go. That's that. Oops. I will allow myself to get hurt quite a bit. Not loving that. Sky. That's not the path to victory. Hey, Amir, how I'm doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad to be here, to be able to play games and hang out with my friends. And die, apparently. But yeah, just be able to hang out and have the body to do the things I want to do every day. I'm really pleased with things, honestly. Happy with what's going on. Oh, thanks. It's probably like mildly see-through, but it says old games. It's a Giant Bomb t-shirt. I like Giant Bomb quite a bit. All right, let's see what's what here. So this was the part that I've been kind of stuck at. Stuck's a hard word. I was kind of lost at. I think I looked up a video that tells me where to go, so should be good. Hey, you know what? I can't take that away from you, Sky. That definitely was the path to beat Persona, which I'd say is a pretty good result. Oh, don't make me teleport out of here. I'm way too lazy to do that. This game is Ys, Oath and Felghana. It's pretty much doing what you're looking at here, running around and then killing stuff, getting experience and upgrading your stuff. There's a light story, but it's, you know, it's not much, if we're being honest. But you don't really need much because the control feels good, like to go from thing to thing, place to place. Jump around a lot. Not what I want to do. That's more like it. How long to the next level, I wonder? Look at that combo. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. So, Sky, what did you think about the ending? Tank, wallop. And we've come back full circle, right back to the beginning. Neat. Okay, I need to not do this the lazy way then. Let's meticulously go down the path of danger. Stuzzy, how are you doing today? Oh yes. Hello, Mr. JRPG. And it should be chill. It should be cool. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Sky's Heart will always be the game that badness is compared to. You know what I find foolish of myself is I didn't realize how, it wasn't until Kingdom Hearts 3 became close to release that I realized how big of fans people were of that series. I just didn't know. Like, I didn't realize how deep and passionate that community is, which is cool and all. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't hurt me at all, but yeah, I'm bummed that many people were disappointed with Kingdom Hearts 3. KH. Well, that just sounds amazing, Stuzzy. Also, now it makes you really want some cake, so that's a whole problem in itself. And bump those bad guys. We've had this conversation, guy. I told you how I feel about Mafia 3. It is very mediocre, and it is the same thing the whole time. Just is mediocre. It does not improve. It stays pretty okay. Get puntastic. All right. Yes, Stuzzy. Pro pun. Cacao. All right. So if I go over here, oh, what is that? I said, oh, okay, it's serviceable. You can play that game, and the game will begin, and it will also end. But did I ever at any point say, hey, Sky, you should definitely get that game? I was like, oh, or you should definitely play it. Because I would have said, pump your brakes, lad. This ain't it, chief. I see what you did there. And Sky Star played through that entire game. It can be rather mindless. I really enjoyed Mafia 2 actually. I played that game the whole thing. Mr. JRPG. This is where I'm stuck, by the way. Like, where I can't, where I'm not figuring out where to go. She thought I was fine. And she did it all. It's just a lot of the same things. Like, they're going from territory to territory, doing some basic mission to get more territory over and over. Mafia 2 has a bit more to it. Oh my gosh. I'm just a gamer. Just a gamer. I really don't know what I would cosplay. I guess you can only do like Blade so many times. So this is where I thought the way to go would be. This is clearly not it. I had to listen to this really annoying Let's Player for a real long time, to the point that I was like, I can't anymore. To think that I figured out where to go. And apparently I didn't watch them closely enough, as I was closing my eyes from having to hear their over anxious commentary. Maybe. Nope. This is nothing. Backwards still. Woe is me. I will never get out of this cave. What about you, Amir? What do you do for fun? And besides, obviously play video games. Well, not obvious, I guess. You probably play video games. Okay, what about here? Down. Over here. Here. That's where it was. This is it. Ah. Who would put their location to go that way? Oh yeah. Oh boy, don't get killed now. Nobody's in the mood to do this again. At all. At all. And his name is Adel. I'm hilarious. Oh, stop. Stop what you're doing, bad guy. You're done, Sky. You're doing the right thing. I guess it's a fine game. If you didn't have a bunch else to play, then I'd be like, yeah, that's a game you can definitely play. I mean, they're very different games, but mechanically they're pretty similar. Definitely both like cover shooters, or just shooters in general. I can barely remember the combat in Mafia 2. I think it was cover. Oh my god, seriously? You live, you learn. Watch out for spikes. But I definitely remember playing all of Mafia 2 and collecting the Playboys and, you know, for achievements. That's an achievement that's like a... Oh no, there was far less jumping. There's like no jumping in... Dan Boo. Oh, by far, Sekiro. By far. Adel's here. Adel's here, running hot, coming in, never slowing down. The real Sonic. Who's got to go fast? Actually, Adel. Let's go, Adel. I do, Mr. Jampergy. It is exactly earth-shattering. Days Gone. I mean, you know, it's kind of like if you were, I don't know. It looks a lot like Sons of Anarchy and The Last of Us mixed together. Make a bad baby. I wonder if I can just fall down. I probably can just fall down. The Last of Us is pretty. I mean, no, it's not a dumb question. People really love Last of Us. I thought it was fine. Also, keep in mind too, I don't like Uncharted games, so that'll tell you something about me. I didn't really enjoy the combat that much in The Last of Us. The story is fun. It's good and effective. I'm sure, especially if I had like a kid or something, like that would be even more impactful. But I don't know. It was fine. Unoffensive. Yeah, the gameplay. And I feel like that's another one of those games that kind of gets AAA-itis and ends up lasting a little bit too long. What are these bubbles? Why do they hurt me so bad? Okay, we've got the money from over there. Or we didn't. That was the last thing. And there's definitely some moments that are very good. Like, I can't see myself playing it again, for example. It is. Well, he's just always ready, isn't he? Like, he's never not ready for a battle. And again, I want to thank you all for joining me today. You guys were the best. Like, one of the main reasons I started streaming is because I used to really never finish video games. Just and like having friends around to hang out and play with, it makes it a lot easier to stick it with games that are good. Unless of course it's Shiny Resonance Refrain. Juiced. Oh, you can just walk through spikes, but I can't, huh? Alright. Exactly. Except for Shining Force. Can't stop, won't stop, never will. And I'm still gonna try to slip by with never beating Bioshock either. I mean, I've beaten it before, but I definitely never wanna play any more Bioshock. The shine really came off the apple for me on that one. A painful surprise. Yep, I got spiked. Exactly. Can't stop. I definitely won't stop that. Can't stop, won't stop. I got so many to play. Move, bad guys. So I'm back up here. Save spot. Metal Gear. I'd probably play a little bit of Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain's very good. Can't stop, won't stop, hip hop. Can't stop, won't stop. We can get down, baby, we can get down. Girls, they love us. Okay. I feel like this means there's gonna be a boss. The music stopped. I'm gonna lose this boss. I can already sense it. Better take a sip of drink. MGS3? Is that the one where you roll around in the grass a lot and you like change your camouflage like very manually, very procedurally? Can't remember which one it is. I know 2 is one with Raiden. I'm more likely to play Metal Gear Revengeance than I'm to play any Metal Gear game. Any traditional Metal Gear. I feel like Revengeance will be really easy after having played Sekiro. Ice Dragon. It's a giant clump of ice. Faint sounds of breathing can be heard emanating from within. What up, icy boy? Let's see what you hate. It's probably fire. Oh, you don't care about fire, okay. Are you coughing? What are you doing? What's this? Does it hurt? Oh, okay. Weird. I'm gonna want more power, I suspect. Need more rage. I think that ice is indeed frozen in ice. Ouch. Oh, I definitely feel that. I can already oh, that's not gonna do it. I can already predict a trip back to the old town to get better stuff. The prediction is real. A quarter of damage. Let's learn a bit more. We'll see. Is that a frozen list? You know, actually, it must be. Maybe that's Sarah. Or is that a spoiler? Get beat up. No, get away from me. Get out of here, bad guy. I did. I spoiled it myself. Boy, this ice block sure is he's done a really good job of making sure I can't do that. Ouch. That feels unfair. Hurts my feelings too. Ouch. That was a mega jump I did. I do have iframes when I do this. Oh wow, tail. We have the save spot. Let's return to the title. Head back to town and do a little bit of see what we can do with our equipment situation before we beat our head against this fight for the rest of our lives. That's what Mr. JRPG taught me. Equipment can do a lot. And Mr. JRPG is correct. Oh, which John Wick is it? John Wick the original? John Wick. Keanu Reeves in general. Amazing career. Let's see. We have Bandit Shield 16,000. I have 28k. Already got the Bandit Slayer. Actually, I mean, everybody likes damage. Oh, you've never seen the first one? John Wick is a really good movie. All this plot. What's up, Ozzy? How are you doing, my friend? Got all this plot popping. Let's just top heavy plot we got going on here. 76. We'll have to level that up to be a little bit better, but guess what? Glass cannon, baby. Oh, nice then. Yeah, you're in for a treat, my friend. I haven't seen the second one though at all, so you already got your treat to watch the first John Wick. Max that sword. I probably should have got the defense based on how hard I was getting it, but here we are. Wipeout Mask Remastered? I didn't play much Wipeout to begin with. How are you feeling about it? I did play a lot of Skate 3, which is unrelated, just a thing I want people to know. I'm not very good at it still, but just know, I played Skate 3, and I ain't mad. Yeah. I feel like it was so much technically more difficult than Tony Hawk was. But I really still enjoyed it. Like I really wanted to get good at it. It reminded me of like a fighting game that I might approach. Like, man, I really wish I was good at this. I never really got good, but I still got to be good adjacent. So that made me kind of feel a little better. And we should raw see 6,330, so not even close really to the next level. So hopefully we can just do this, skip this. Yep, it's a bad guy. He's an ice. It's gonna hurt. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of multiplayer Wipeout. The only thing I can remember is Wave Race. Oh, don't you dare push me back. His damage is super real though, isn't it? What are you gonna do to me? Ouch. I gotta say, I think that was cheating. Now what am I supposed to do about that? Let me get to you, buddy. Uh-oh. Crash Team Racing. You know what? I don't think it gets enough love with Sonic Team Racing. That's like definitely 100%. My bones were just destroyed. It's Annabelle coming in right at time for me to have died right in front of your eyes. How are you doing today, Annabelle? Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Ouch. Oh, don't you even start with that tail move. Here he comes with this nonsense. Good thing that gives me some iframes on there. Oh, come on. Be a good boy. Don't do that thing you did before again to me. Don't you even start. I said don't start with me with this foolishness again. Here it comes, more foolishness. There we go. Like, what even? Like, what am I supposed to do with the thing he did to me? Like, what is that? Don't you dare do it again to me. The one that I think had like a bunch of remasters on the PC. I think there might be 2 of them. Sonic Team Racing something. It has like Shenmue guy in it. And it has like a bunch of your favorite Sonic friends. Yeah. Racing Transformed, where the boats and stuff like transform stuff. Oh, Resi 4. I'm good. I think I've mentioned a ton of times how many times Resident Evil 4 gave me motion sickness. But I should try it again. It looks so fun. Oh, you. I get to be your Borderlands background noise. I really appreciate that. Like, what do you want me to do, video game? I know what it wants me to do. I got this thing that makes me invincible a little bit. So be invincible. Don't even start with me, bird. Don't do it, bird. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey, I don't mind. I'm here to be paid attention to, at least a little bit. Nah, not really. I can totally be background noise. We got that victory. Yeah, Ozzy. Whenever I think of a skill-based action game, Ozzy, I always think of you. I feel like you'd probably enjoy this kind of game. Light statue, what do you want from me? The 4 statues began resonating with one another, emitting an unnatural light in the process. Uh-oh. Like 2 years. Way to go, Amazon. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I'm going to need you to get a little bit more prepared so that you don't dog sit with 7%. Also, who let the dogs out? Who? Dang it, Mr. JRPG. You're never going to believe that I can play games. I want you to see some skills, not fails. And yeah, Annabelle, I did it. I beat this bloody dragon. As the light faded, the entire cavern grew deathly quiet. And I did some stunt running. So I got the statue, I think. I bet. So that means go back to town and talk it out with your... Oops, nope. The rocks are packed too tightly to be broken with. Terra bracelet. Adel was trapped. Hey. It's Rin. Thank you for the host, Amazon. Longtime member of the friendship churn. Is that you in there, Adel? Are you hurt? Adel shouted back that he was uninjured. Glad to hear my little buddy's okay. That quake caused some of the crevice walls to collapse. How's it going today, Ren? I managed to pick my way across, though. But now we've got to do something about these rocks. Adel, I'm gonna need you to step back for a second, okay? Oh, here goes Dogi. He says, let me get strong real quick. I'm stronger than your terror bracelet. Here we go. 2 hours in City of Heroes character creator. Well, do you have pics of the winning character that you created? Also, what is its elemental properties, main mode of movement, and just general superhero knowledge that's necessary? Yeah. Look at that. One punch, stronger than the terror bracelet. Big Sean, how's it going, my dear friend? It's good to see you again. Exactly. What's their favorite ice cream character? What do they do on a date? That's what I'm screaming. Wall 0. Dogi the Wall Crusher, like a million. Who needs doors when they've got me? That was a new record too, I think. Never took down solid rock before. Should get me in the history books. So it looks like you found another statue. Is that all of them? Come on, let's head back to the master's house. Has he got a shortcut here? Just straight from... Yep, looks like it. Yogi, you're a wild boy. Mr. Majestic. Chester, you're here. Of course. I've been kept well apprised of your actions. Seems you have all 4 statues now. What a guy. So as I said before, I think you'd best give them to me. Nah, buddy. Yeah, you don't even have to watch much of the game to know that somebody's gonna definitely be, this guy is here to rob you. Take your goods. Chester, there's just one thing I need to know. What are you planning to do with these statues? A mere knight dares not question the motivations of Count McGuire. Though I cannot entirely plead ignorance, as I've heard some rumblings of the nature of his glorious plans. That's not what I asked you. And it isn't. You did not ask that question. I want to know what you plan to do with them. Ah. How long have you known? I knew from the very beginning. I didn't believe for a second that you felt such contempt towards Elena. That's just not you. And I really couldn't see you serving someone as obviously corrupt as McGuire. Not willingly anyway, so I figured you gotta have something else up your sleeve. Whoa. That's a face turn in wrestling, right? That's a face turn. Your oafish exterior belies your perceptive nature. It always has. Out with it, Chester. What are you really up to? Very well. I suppose this is as good a time as any. What I seek is revenge. This guy? Hey, F him. Fuck this guy. Revenge? You were born in Felghana, so undoubtedly you're familiar with Genos Island, no? I never told you this before, but that is the land where my sister and I were born. What? Wait a second. I always heard that Genos Island was wiped out by some kind of plague or something. Indeed, we speak of the same place. However, it was not plague, but monsters that brought about the island's ruin. Monsters? How is that so hard to believe? There are so many monsters on this one that... Yes, monsters with the appearance of human skeletons, clad in armor. They appeared out of nowhere and simply started massacring all the villagers. Our warriors fought back, of course, but the creatures just wouldn't stay dead, and we stood no chance. In the end, Elena and I were sole survivors of the attack. But why? Why would monsters suddenly just appear like that? It was no random occurrence, and therein lies the rub. McGuire was directly responsible for the massacre. He enlisted the services of a dark sorcerer for the task. Exactly. Oh, this lines up with everything we thought should happen. I guess I get to kill more people. and not ask any more questions. My people were descendants of Genos himself. We were charged with guarding the holy artifacts that had locked away the Demon Lord's power to prevent their misuse. I would assume Maguire simply considered us a threat to his ambitions. And that's how my sister and I were orphaned and came to live with the mayor of Redmond. It's no surprise that Elena's memories of these events have been suppressed given their extreme, horrific nature, because that's definitely how that 100% of the time always works. Then you want to get revenge on Maguire, yes. He'll be destroyed by the very power he so desperately seeks. And he won't be the only one. I intend to see it that every living creature in Valestine Castle burns in hell. Well, that's not really for you to judge, now is it, Chester? Perhaps then the wounded, defiled souls of the ancestral people can finally know true justice. Well, it looks like towards the end, you got a little wild, so we're probably still gonna have to fight you, Chester. A long last, after all these years, their anger and hatred will be appeased. In eliminating the parasitic slime who sits on the Valestine throne will benefit the entirety of Felghana as well. It's a win-win. Now then, why don't you hand over the statue so this can fall into place? To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to all of this. I can't pretend to know how you feel. But just hear me out on one thing. Let's just say that your plan succeeds and you do get your revenge. What then? You think it'll make Elena happy? Hell, it'll really even make you happy? Sure, Maguire might be a horrible man and he may even desire what you're planning for him. But imagine how Elena would feel, knowing the depths you'd sunk in the name of vengeance. You'd think she'd be proud of what you'd accomplished. If you just step back and think about it, I know you'll find some other less drastic ways to deal with Maguire. If I explained everything to the townsfolk, they'd understand, and I bet they'd do what they could to help too. If everyone banded together, we could drive Maguire out of Felghana for good, send him into exile. You don't have to disgrace yourself over a scum like him. So come on. If the casting of Robert Pattinson on the Batman lead is done. Robert Pattinson as Batman? Is it young Batman? Robert, I'm not... That seems like a bad fit. Please, Chester, you have to put a stop to this before it's too late. Come back to town with us, man. We're gonna hang out. We got a couple of beers. We're gonna crack open a few cold ones. We can all sit down and have a good time. Maybe enjoy one of Zelena's home-cooked meals. Oh, I did not know. Look how far I've come though. Do you honestly believe I can go back now after all this? No. There's no turning back for me. Oh no, Doggy. They just doing my guy like that. Chester, you stupid son of a bitch. We have to get some help. There's still time to save him. If you want him to live, give him the statues now. I gotta say, Chester, that was a pretty powerful move. He did. That was a powerful move. Adol gave the statues to Chester. Excellent. Now I can use the power of these statues to hurtle all of Valestine Castle into the darkest depths of hell. I hardly need to say it at this point, but you may wish to reconsider trying to stop me. No, he can't. He sure can, and he sure did, and he sure will. Unless, of course, you want to end up like him. Stabbed and almost dead. I don't want to do that. Boy, he's just bleeding out right there on the spot. We're just putting some pressure on that wound before our best friend Dogi, our longtime companion. What are you gonna do? Stab me? He's like, you know what? Don't knock it till you tried it. Stab, stab. I can't believe Chester attacked Dogi. This is all my fault, actually. He's gotta sleep off that stabbing. 12 years ago, I served as Valstein's knight. I was there on Genis Island that day. All the nights were. Our task was to provide backup for Maguire's sorcerer. In other words, we were to man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape. And we did just that. Okay, Bernhard, I'm starting to see why you might want to live in isolation. I'm just gonna put that out there. But then I met the Stoddard children, and despite my sworn oath to Maguire, I couldn't bring myself to harm them. Oh. Oath to Maguire, oath to Felghana. I hid them instead and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack. I spent my days slowly unraveling Maguire's plans and researching the old tales of Genos and Galbalon. Chester never knew of my knighthood, but he was well aware that I'd saved his life, so he and Dogi would often visit. As such, while secretly investigating Maguire, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war. Dogi's departure aside, these things continued in this manner until just last year. Around the time monsters started appearing and all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Genos Island to the surface, and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis, but all it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge. To be perfectly honest, I haven't even the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues. But if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, I shouldn't have laughed at that, but if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, then I doubt there's much hope in talking him down. If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Velstein Castle, but all of Felghana. And we have an oath in Felghana. Or is it oath to Felghana? I think it's an oath in Felghana. Adel, I must ask that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that's happened. You needn't worry, I'll take care of Dogi, and once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit. Alright. Oops. Wrong button. Almost instantaneously. Put me back in control, and what am I going to do? Try to shoulder charge nothing. Oops. Uh-oh. Oopsie. I don't think we left it like this. Hey, you asleep? Hey, buddy, wake up. Don't sleep on the job. Hey, buddy, don't sleep on the job. Hi, Stardust. I did leave it like this. My bad. Hey. Adel, we're in a bad way. We were attacked by soldiers from Valstein, and some of them made it inside. Hurry, you need to save the townspeople. Gotta clean up these bodies. Got these bodies on my back. Look at these hulking monstrosities. We have to take them out. Oh, Elaine, I'm scared. It's okay. I'm here with you. Please do what you want with me, but let her go. Adel? I'm in control. Ouch. Cacao. These boys are a little tougher than they look. And I'm exactly as tough as I look in this game right now. Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adel. You truly are a lifesaver. Thank you, Adel. Yeah, I know, right? It's like kind of see-through. It's cool, though. I'm glad it looks cool. Because I was like, I'm just going to have to be kind of see-through today. How's it going, Stardust? How's work? Sorry, how was work? But why? Why would the Valestine soldiers attack us? Adel, what's wrong? You look even more flustered than we are. Adel reluctantly told her that her brother had stabbed Dogi in the Elder Mountains. Hey, I try to be. I try to be transparent. My God, why would he ever do that? Are you two okay? That's a woman's voice that said that. Sister Nell, Papa, Father Pierre, too? When we realized you weren't in the church, we panicked. Thank God you're all right. We wouldn't be if it weren't for Adel. I'm sorry, sister. I know you told us to seek shelter. Work was extremely long. I feel as you own that. Honestly, you'll be the death of us one of these days, Elena. Now, Sister Nell, she was clearly just trying to save Anya. We can hardly blame her for that. I still can't believe McGuire's grown so brazen, though, as to send his soldiers to attack the town. I think it may be worse than that, actually. Did you get a good look at them as they attacked? Something about them seemed off. Disturbingly so. None of them spoke a single word, and their movements were like those of wooden dolls dangling from strings. Now that you mention it, we're not safe here. We should return to the house to further discuss the matters and propose a course of action. And now I'm stuffing my face. I'd like for you to come as well, Adel. Let's go have some plot here. I had no idea Chester was hiding in a secret like that all this time. He lived under my roof for 10 years and never once did I question where he came from or how much he remembered. I feel like such a fool. Please don't blame yourself, Mayor. Right now we need to focus on the matter at hand. We need to focus on Valestine Castle. What we know is that Chester is planning to take his revenge through the power contained in those statues. The question is, are those statues in some way responsible for the lifeless, soulless appearance of our attackers? It seems that way. I think now would be a good time to get in touch with Bishop Nicholas at the castle. Excuse me? What's the pressing issue here? Sister, what's wrong? You're white as a ghost. I take lunch at my desk. No lunch breaks for me. I had lunch at my desk as well, but that's just because that's what I do. And this is kind of sad, I guess, when I say it that way. The soldiers haven't returned, have they? No, it's just that I haven't seen Elena for some time now, and when I asked the children where she went, I bet she went to the Elder Mountains to go be with Dogi. It seems she's left town again. What? Well, that's not good. She must have heard about Chester and gone to Valestine Castle. Yes, I think that's a safe assumption. It's an awfully rash thing to do, though, even for her. Dear me. I was just trying to do some grinding on Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, is that the new one that's on Switch, Ozzy? Like the kind of card game? I think I confused that game for every other game. Yeah, that game looks pretty cool. It's got some neat animations and some nice looking customization stuff. The alternate world seems really neat too. Adel, I'm sorry to ask, but won't you please go find Elena and bring her home to us? I can't bear to think of what might happen to her out there. Without hesitation, Adel agreed. That music just kind of jumped right in there, didn't it? No, that's awesome, Ozzy. Yeah, because I like those kinds of games without the microtransactions. Like, I'm fine with just like randomness as long as I don't have to pay for the randomness and it comes at reasonable intervals. You'll do it. Thank you, Adel. Thank you so very much. We're truly in your debt, Adel. I hate that we've been such a burden to you since your arrival here. I can't imagine what you think of us. You're great. Godspeed on your journey. I'll pray for your health and success. Best of luck to you, Adel. Okay. Yeah, buddy, Ozzy. Then again, we regularly speak the same language, I think. Two peas in a gaming pod. What is this? There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I think you can, like, from what I saw, you can customize the cards as well. So I have, oh wow, yeah, I definitely do not have enough money for that. Well, that's a lot of sun you're getting there, Stardust. I could buy that. No, revise one wear only once. Leave. Leave. Give me something for free, dude. I just want some free stuff, bro. Okay, so we're headed off to the whatchamacallit. Well, I feel bad for that guy who was like out here already after losing his buddies. Oh, that sounds super rad. I'm kind of wanting that game. I really wish it was on iOS, kind of, but I wouldn't play it on iOS, let's be honest. I think it's only on Switch and PC. Let's get to the castle. Who are you? I'll ask if anyone in the vicinity has seen Elena. No, I'm sorry. Soldiers in the other maze. They just attacked us. Don't worry about it, Aze. I can already sense that I'm going to end up buying it sooner than later. But I appreciate that, Ozzy. What happens, everyone? Lady, you're not actually planning on going in, though, are you? All the castle's booby traps have been activated in the corridor. Sorry, I got the opportunity to say booby traps. I'm gonna luxuriate in it. All the castle's booby traps have been activated, and the corridors are full of soldiers and maid zombies. I don't care how good a swordsman you are, it's suicide. Trust me, just turn back right now. Nothing like some booby traps. I consider myself a brave man, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not going back in there ever again, if I can help it. Okay, got it. It's a castle, so it's probably laid out pretty reasonably. I don't know why it made me wait for that bit of time, but... Secret walls? Secret walls? It sounds like very Castlevania to me. Okay. Boobies are indeed traps. I'm gonna go having to fight a good amount in here because I'm a little underpowered, a little underleveled. Wow, that maid really is a zombie. And that maid is going in. All boobies, always traps. Whoa! Oh, come on. Of course, the kind of thing that they don't get hurt by, but only I can definitely get hurt by real bad. Oh. Ouch. This damage is real, and it's gonna be a little, oh, jeez Louise. Back to the entrance we go. He got sky hops. Battle says, I'm jumping up. I'm going in. I'm going to do a front flip and a double jump, which to me would be probably one of the most insane things that these might actually do in their life. It's a double jump. Dude, what's your second leverage? Pure ambition is what it is. So how long till the next level? 121. So we're coming to a new level soon. And I was like, what's tired? I'm like touching the side of these boys. Level up. I've been thinking about it, Ozzy. I've highly considered it. I'm not sure though. Like, I don't know how big the event's gonna be, but all I know is it's awesome that that's the thing that's going to happen. I was shocked. You piqued my interest. It's like the 20th, right? Oh, Anime Expo. Oh, Annabelle. In your art course. Shouldn't be too bad. You enjoy art and stuff, right, Annabelle? And where's the Anime Expo that you'd be going to, Mia? Amazing surprise. Awesome, in LA. I've never been to LA. I hear varying reviews on LA. This area seems like it might suck. What happens in Minnesota, Ozzy? I fell off the whole building. LA is a handful. What is this? Why is there a boulder swinging in the way? Did I really just come over here to get nothing done? Fun. Game, you're doing great. Not gonna throw the business. So that was a fun little trip I took back to Spike Island. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. Ooh, Ravelor. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. Oops. This is gonna hurt bad. You know what? We're gonna lock in our winnings real quick and come right back. Ah, yes. I really feel like I say that a lot more than I hear myself say it, which is great. So what's everybody's weekend plans besides? I know Stardust's and Ozzy are taking it easy, but what's everyone else up to? Do anything exciting? As I force you to watch me go through the same part again and still don't play it any better than I did the first time. Come on, there you go. MK King of the Hill. Wait, I see. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's plenty of life. I would think that he streams today as well. Chaos. Hello, my friend. Welcome. 40 wins and 1 loss. People have a fetish of your voice. I would say that people can have a fetish about anything, but people do tend to enjoy my voice. Which I appreciate, because I mean, I don't have to do anything for that. I just have to talk regular. I really like Jeff's 7 Days to Die streams. I'm always lurking in those. In Dragon Age Inquisition, Annabelle, I couldn't stick with that game. I really liked it because I pretty much like any game where you can customize a character and that character can exist in the world. Generally like that just as a mechanic, but hey, as long as people think it's sexy, whatever. Or, you know, as long as they enjoy the stream. That's what it's all about. Whoa. It's just me being me, bull crapping with everybody. Because the main thing is to be chill and just have a good time. So how does this work? What am I going to do about this particular problem? But yeah, it's definitely not something I worked on. I could probably do things to improve my voice as a streamer. If you can get it cheap, Annabelle, and you have the commitment, the problem with me is that I really dug the Dragon Age Origins, and Dragon Age Inquisition is very different from those games. It's not Japanese only. This is Ys, Oath in the Felghana. It's kind of older. Available on Steam, but it's pretty fun. The combat is smooth and rewarding, but this particular component, I'm sitting here a little apprehensive because I'm not paying attention to when the best time to go is. It's probably like not now. Yeah, this is gonna go poorly. I'm gonna get knocked off the ledge onto those spikes. That's my prediction for this situation. It's yeah, that's super at chaos exactly. You know, I never really thought about it that way, but it said JARPG. Totally that. Bad time. Yeah, I think I get it now. That was not how that was supposed to go, I don't think. I like that term, JARPG. It doesn't roll off the tongue though. It definitely reads better than says, because I'm like JRPG, JARPG. Apparently lately I am, because I've been playing a heck of a lot of Final Fantasy 14. And really enjoying that experience. It's me and a few of the other passengers on the friendship train get together and play some Final Fantasy 14. It's one of those things that has grown on me over time. I haven't played an MMORPG in quite a while, since like World of Warcraft, and back when I didn't have a job or a life. But this one fits into my life a lot better than that does. Kirito, how's it going, my friend? And how are you feeling? Oh yeah, we're going up a tower. I feel like maybe I shouldn't go this direction first though. Like maybe I should have gone the alternate route that appears to be down here. Let's see what's over here. I think that's backward, right? Let's just make triple sure. Either way you look at it, we're getting experience, so we need a lot of that. Adventure Quest Worlds. Whoa. From your childhood, are you able to readily change the appearance of your character? Or have you been comfortable with the way you want your character to be represented since that young? Which would be like kind of incredible. Ouch. Don't you do it. I knew what you were about to do. You're no friend of mine. Ouch. Still ouch. Oh, I'd hate these guys. These guys can sit on and spin. Play your class, bro. I feel it. Is there a lot of depth in the game? I mean, I guess there would have to be with as much time as you've been able to put into it. Health is looking bad. This would be a good time for them to throw me a save spot, huh? What's that? Some torn. I could probably walk up to that and pick it up. But will that lead to a boss fight? Well, they gave me full health, so no better time than the present, I guess. Acquired silver pendant. Oh, what does this do? Elena's treasured pendant, given to her by Chester when he left Redmond. Ah, more cosmetic based. Well, does your character have some dope style then? That's the real question. And how fresh is that style? Because, I mean, that's a lot of time. So we have this pendant. I wonder if we need to take that back then. Stabbed in the back. You fool. Chaos Grow. That's a pretty good name. So let's see. Is would we say Blade and Soulless similar in that way to being a lot of dress up? Or it's just like Black Desert Online? I mean, I know they have a lot of gameplay, but it seems like the thing people really focus on, and on those ones are largely cosmetic. Oh, that's the anime, right? Rooster Teeth? Why do those two words come to mind? Yeah, let's go back outside. Back outside, save it up, and then get going again. I think I saw a few episodes of the anime, but something about the animation style put me off a little bit. Actually, you know what I should do? Let's head back to Redmont real quick and see if this satiates their concern for Elena and triggers another event. I do not, Chaos. No churns. But we're looking for a person in this game named Elena. And they're real concerned about where she went because she went into that dangerous castle that we're just in. She was looking for her brother. Well, that's not where this is. Where is that mayor's mansion? Probably the center of town. That's where mayors live. Hey, buddy. I fear that Elena may have gone after Chester straight into Valstein Castle. I understand how she feels. I really do, but the castle couldn't be a more dangerous place right now, so this is not what we have to do. We got the pendant, but that's insufficient, so let's go back to the castle and get more stuff done in there. I really dig the music in this game. I know I said it a lot, but it's just good stuff. No, there's no voices in it. All you have is yours truly, giving you male, female, robot, monster voices, and they all kinda sound the same. You need a cat with a voice? I got you. It sounds like this. Need a man with a voice? I got you. It sounds like this. Of course you did, Ozzy. I'm telling you, like between you and Punch, you guys always figure out these ways of doing things in games that bend mechanics in such ways that make it seem almost like cheating. I never have that skill. I need you guys to like keep game facts going. There we go. Man, I hope I get it. It would be so cool to be a kid, or at least like younger, and still get rewarded for things like, I don't know, good behavior. There's so much cool stuff to get these days, but nowadays I just have to buy it. Like there's no exciting, no enthusiasm behind it. Because there will always be a Super Dragon Ball in the fight. I'm about to write notes on that, Ozzy. Oh, I absolutely would. Basically the Vita is like the old video game machine for me. You know, I can go back and play Xenogears, like no more Xenogames on Xenogears, but you know, play all the old Final Fantasies and all that on a portable device. Legitimately. Oops. Rest in peace. I also have a PlayStation TV, which is, you know, like, also, like, to me, the Vita or the PlayStation TV are like the real PlayStation Classic machines, you know? Like, that PlayStation Classic came out and it's kind of trash, but you have a Vita, you can play everything you need. It's excellent. Oh, that treasure chest down there. But what? No. I want it. Oh, that was worth it, too. Give me that topaz. I guess I could have killed these guys, huh? Now we get it. Oh, GTA? Yeah, Stardust. You should try playing that online on the PC. Because, oh, holy double jumps. There's a bunch of free stuff that you can buy on the online shop now because of the version of the game that you got. A lot of free in-game goodies. No fall damage, thank goodness, or else I'd be really struggling because this is a super serious fall. But no fall damage for Adel here. But I do take knife damage because I get hit quite a bit. Get over here, bad guys. Let me stab you. Let me put my blade betwixt your shoulder blades and we can have a blade party. Uh-oh. Oh, this is unexpected. Mother, someone's here. Don't come any closer. I won't let you lay a finger on my children. Al gave his name and assured the woman that he had no intention of hurting anyone. Well, time to summon Super Shinron. Truly. Indeed, your eyes are clear, quite unlike those who've been corrupted by the vile mist. I think Monolith made just Xenoblade. Quack's coming in hot. Like the Xenoblade games and the Chronicles and the first Xenoblade and probably the second Xenoblade. I don't think they touched Xenogears or Xenosaga, but our local Xeno master is out of town right now, and they would definitely be able to tell you. But my presumption is that the open world ones were made by Monolith. I'm leaving them off screen for you quacks. My name is Elizabetha. I'm Count McGuire's betrothed. These are our children, Alice and Kristoff. Master Idol, was it? Might I inquire as to why you've come to this castle, much less this chamber? Idol briefly explained the situation at hand to the Countess. I see. So Chester spoke the truth. He locked us in here for our safety and told me much the same story. He said that my husband had slaughtered the people of the island to further his own ambitions. If that is indeed the truth, then I would agree. It is entirely unforgivable. As his wife, I share the burden of that sin, and I'm prepared to answer for it. Well, geez Louise, Elizabetha. But my children are not. They are innocent souls untainted by this despicable act. The staff as well. I believe that Sir Stoddart's actions are justified even under such uniquely unpleasant circumstances. I will do what I can to make amends for my husband's actions. I'll see to it that he answers for them at the least. But I can do nothing for this room, and I dare not leave it with the castle in such a state. Please, Master Idol, will you put a stop to this before it grows any worse than it already is? Sure. I got no other plans for the day anyway, so let's tear this situation up. Let's go. Neat. So that's where that is. Huh. So there's nowhere else to go in here, lady? No secret passage for me. You see Chester comes to me, he locked me up in here like I was a misbehaving cat. That's no way to treat a lady. He should be ashamed of himself. So I thought, if I'm a cat, then I'm going to act like one. And I clawed at him as he left. Mother pulled me away, but before she did, I managed to knock something out of his pocket. Maybe you know what it is. Acquired an ivory key. Huh, well, it's a good thing I came and talked to that terrible child. Alright, let's get out of here. What's around this river bend? Just around the river bend. Nothing. Lame. Oh, 5. Stazzy. Well, let's just jump down. There's nothing in between. How close am I to leveling? Ooh, not close. Need to do a lot more murdering. Don't take him to Flavor Town, take him to Murder Town. I really wish that they would give me another save spot, but that's not gonna happen. So we came from the south originally. Let's see what's to the west. Lots of danger. Let's go to Redmont, see what we can get done. We got some more ribble rabble. And actually, I have to get to the bathroom. I never peed during stream. It's first time for everything. Be right back, I'll like do this. Back. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for saving my daughter, Adel. I couldn't bear it if anything were to happen to her. I made up my mind. I don't know what the count is after, but I do know one thing. Austin Castle is the enemy. My choice are to fight back or sit around and wait for death to find me, and I'll find the latter. I'm going to blaze my own trail, just like you. Okay, buddy, you're gonna do that from out here? Doesn't seem optimal, but whatever. Chase your bliss. Almost here. Let's see if I can just go hustle my dude for this ravel. Saw some of this ravel. What are you cotton over here for? Hey, I can't stand this. Make it stop. Just go away. Leave me here to curl up and die as I please. Oh, for the love of... What the hell are you doing, Paul? Snap out of it, man. What kind of miner are you? Miner 49er. Just like good old Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna equip that chain I got. I can. Unlocks the storehouse door. The others, who knows? I got this key. And a pipe organ key made of carve ever received from the Alice at Valstein Castle. That seems important. Where's my route? Here you are. Oh, you have it. Well, what do you say? 200 owl, 10,000. Yeah, it sounds effing sweet. Alright, deal's done. Here's your 10k gold. Thanks to you, I've got all the ravel ore I could ever need. Everybody wins, especially me. And let me tell you, if I can sell all these in ROM, I'll be an unstoppable one-man monopoly. Oh, before I forget, I certainly do owe you for all the help you've given me. Here you go. Consider the bonus for a job well done. Acquired a jade ring. It's not immensely valuable, but you should still be able to get a decent price for it if you can find a buyer. Where did it come from, you ask? Oh, I'll never tell. Consider that businessman's prerogative. Just take it and go. What kind of crappy ring did you just give me, dude? A ring made of exquisitely carved jade, very unique, received from Antonio. Well, thanks, Antonio. I'm gonna run up in here. Yeah, Square did those boys. And they're and they're pretty good games. Those compared to the Xenoblade like Chronicles and stuff, I prefer Saga and Gears. For certain. I really tried to get into Xenoblade Chronicles too as well, but I just couldn't do it. The game just never stuck with me. Which I don't think it's the game's fault or anything, it's probably on me. That just wasn't my flavor. But my first real JRPG that I really enjoyed was Final Fantasy VII, so that exactly tells you what kind of not true JRPG person I must be. Let's head back to the castle. Valstein. Can't get the Genos yet. I guess after we do Valstein, then we'll do Genos. It's only gonna make sense. But we're gonna be in here strong now. It's a pretty reasonable tier armor. So maybe this key works up here. Xenoblade's the best one. Well. They're definitely good. And they have in that open world, the way they handle that is really cool. And I actually liked Xenoblade Chronicles X quite a bit. Because you have a mech. I mean, I'm never mad to fly in a mech. But that mech takes a really long time to get to as well. Oh, again. That was like a bad few hits of combo I just let myself get hit by. I wonder where that went. The Monado. No, I always thought that was a cool story in the first Xenoblade. And they make a lot of references in Xenoblade Chronicles too as well. Get stabbed. Boy, that shield blocks everything. Perfect guard. What? Oh, move. You guys are not interesting to fight. But I need the experience, so I really can't throw too much shade. So there's nothing to the left. Oh, really? Yeah, that's like pretty good for modern RPGs to have voice acting. Back in the old school, they couldn't, fit all that stuff into the disc, so you didn't get all the voice acting that you can get in there today. I really like it, especially when there's Japanese voice acting and the way it can be really well delivered. Back in my day, we used to have to read all of our JRPGs. Ooh. And I think there's still, even in Xenoblade, a lot of interactions that you have with NPCs that are not like heavy plot sections that are not voiced. But that's pretty standard in any voiced games. Like, oh, biscuit faces. Let's get over here. Voice acting is expensive, man. But I do think that sometimes, like, not having voice acting can remove the immersion of a little bit. So, given the alternative, I prefer voice acting, or at least having the option. I mean, either one, you kind of, some of them don't have dubs that you can watch. So, I mean, I kind of the thing with me and TV, though, is I tend to watch it while I'm doing other things, so subs don't work as well as dubs in that particular situation. Battle Armor. Red. I need to teleport back. What about you, Chaos? What anime do you get into? Do you check out that JoJo? I think people are really digging JoJo lately. I personally also am. Don't let anybody tell you any different. What if should I try to upgrade this armor? Probably. Music, still good. It's been quite a number of hours. Not upset by it though. And that typically would happen, especially in this kind of game where you're forced to kind of reach twice a lot of steps. Let me get this. Oh, not enough rival. All good. We'll find some more. Oh man, I definitely wouldn't judge that. Like I said, especially nowadays, like dubs can be pretty good. There's some pretty talented voice actors doing a lot of dub work. You know, in Konosuba, they recently did English voices for like everybody for the first season, and it's pretty good. You know. Oh yeah, Death Note. That's a particularly good one. So like, I definitely wouldn't be the person that's gonna throw shade at somebody for watching dubs, because like, there's a lot of good stuff out there. It's not like it used to be, where like a dub was just somebody who could like just basically read. Nowadays they're really getting the art into it. Even as localization improves and stuff like that. But Shield Hero, what's Shield Hero about? I don't think I've heard that one. Flip. So here's the real question though. Should I order pizza tonight? I'm having a pizza question in my mind. I'm not sure if it's a pizza emergency. It might be. Ren says yes. It's only voice I need in my head is Ren's. Ren, you are right. Are you convinced me? The summoning song for Ren is Pizza. It's pretty good. What's it about, Chaos? You don't have to get like detailed, but is it like you know, I know there's like a lot of school-based ones where people are doing combat in the night, or who knows. Get out of here, knife thrower. Oh, this is gonna be poorly timed. Boosh. And cacao. They're really not able to do much damage to me, I think, because of my upgraded equipment. We're doing alright out here. We're doing alright for once. Maybe a little bit front of the curve here. This time I definitely won't get knocked off the edge. That guy will. Okay, so to the left was danger. To the right was... I want to say there was nothing this way, but let's make sure. There we go. Get out of there. Was this where the... Maybe this where I can use that key? Answer's no. Big fat N-O. Yeah, that worked out. Oh, that didn't. There we go. Being out of magic definitely didn't help. Oh, no shield, bro. Huh. That doesn't sound... That sounds like it might be kind of funny, actually. Is it like... It can't be all drama. Not with that crazy premise. Maybe recency over primacy that's speaking here, but that also kind of reminds me of the plot of Konosuba as well. like getting taken to an alternate world and then having some incompetent people try to help you get out of the situation. Maybe that's just TV in general, though, now that I think about it. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. It's not comedy. I'd have to wonder how they do the drama in that. That might be interesting to check out. Ooh, get out of here. Rest in pieces. I wonder if that's what the Undertaker says in his heart. What is this platforming they're making me do in this definitely not made for platforming game? There might be something incredible over here. Oh, maybe just the other side of the stage. Oh, sweet. Oh, dunk. Pro jumping. Pro jump strats. PJS. PJs. And what might you be? Okay. No context, just the fight. So what do we... Oh, so you also just throw spikes up. Got it. Not great to battle you. Ouch, this dude kind of sucks. He's got a lot happening. Oh, I don't mind. I am from Florida in America. I'm also about to be from Loser Town as I lose this boss battle. Omega Loser Town. Population 1, Mr. C. Living that loser life right now. Rest in pieces. Just like the Undertaker probably says. Doesn't care about that move. Doesn't care about that. When can you even be hit, my guy? Not when you're red. Oh, I see. Depending on the color he is which thing I can hit him with at the time. Lesson learned. And when it's yellow, I can do this. He might be about to change. Okay. Oh, thank you for the host, Chaos. I really appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Hope you don't mind your channel getting bombarded with a dude losing on it. But we'll get through this. So are you sword now? You're sword now. And now you're blue. I am hard rocking the castle. The castle is rocking me. Oh, Chaos. Thank you for joining the friendship train. All aboard to chill zone. Chillin' zone. Also about to die. But you always gotta rep the train. But I appreciate that, Chaos. Oh, these fruits. Die, just die. But yeah, Mr. JRPG, this could go better. This guy is hardcore. He's just changing his elemental weaknesses, I guess, as he changes his color. So right now he's not anything. Looks like he's blue. Oh, come on. Still blue. Is he red now? He's red. You might not like that too much. Neither do I, because I keep walking into things that hurt me. So he's gold now. Oh, so he's alternating his abilities like mine too. So he's like my sworn brother or something, but in a bad way. I keep taking glancing blows, and that's not going to help anybody in the long term. Nope, that ain't it, Chief. I don't think this one actually is. I think it's only on PS3. But very similar. The East Origins is on PS4. That's very similar to this game, except for a little bit more modern. And of course, there's the genuinely modern East games, which is East 8. But one in this style is very similar to East Origin. That's available on PS4. Pretty good. And you can select between 2 different characters in that one. Get sorted. Don't you... Oh, you're the worst. Look at that blue. $50. Not if I don't say them to you first. And I will. Have you been my friend? It's going, man. It's going pretty alright. Except for this. This dude's dangerous. And I'm missing all my shots, so that's not helpful. No, they build on each other, but they're sort of are and sort of not. You're going to get a full story from each one of them. So I guess I would say they're standalone, but there's some connective tissue. But I wouldn't say it's probably not necessary. Like, I'm just jumping in with this one. This is like the 3rd in the series, so. Oh, how was that? 50. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you become tan? Patience, Mr. C. Yeah, actually, that's perfect. That's a really good parallel chaos. Like, there's some connecting similarities, but they're not necessarily like one-to-one connected. Ooh, Walking on Mayan Ruins. That sounds awesome. Sounds like better than average. Yeah, exactly. The Velvet Room and Igor. Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth's in the mainstream, like the 3, 4, and 5. Could be losing my memory though. Don't push it too hard, Mr. C. Just take your time. Blue? You got hit on the comeback. I don't think I got it for this one. It's a little too close. Yeah. Alright, we're getting closer. But yeah, welcome Mayan Runes. That sounds awesome. It wasn't too tight with it. Suddenly, like as I said, that sounds cool. My like claustrophobia started to trigger. I was like, uh-oh. There could be downsides for some types of people. Probably. But I also like stream Sekiro and Resident Evil. I'm streaming Prey as we currently on Sundays. So I kind of make, I guess variety is probably the best, but I generally prefer JRPGs, or RPGs in general. Right? It is actually pretty a neat fight. I mean, it's like a little bit gimmicky, but it kind of forces you to use the skills that you've already been working on anyways. So he's back on normal mode right now. Blue again? Go. No time for damage. There we go. Yeah, I would say so. Like, it's an action RPG. So, generally speaking, yeah, it's going to be like action RPG, I guess. Resi's a little off and Prey's a little different as well. But I guess I pretty much play anything because I also played like the Tomb Raider, which is mindless in a lot of ways, but still really pretty fun. So I don't know. I guess whatever I want to play, kind of thing, and whatever the passengers on the friendship train want to check out. Somewhere in the distance, Adel could hear the sound of a door unlatching. Acquired organ pipe. No Fortnite. No shade to those that play Fortnite, but I don't think my reactions are fast enough for that. Yeah, I don't generally play multiplayer game like online combat games. But no, there's people can play Fortnite. It seems like they support that game so strongly and give you so much to play with. But it's not my jam now. Thank God indeed. And unfortunately, the time is now. It has been 2 hours. So what you may not know is that I generally stream for exactly 2 hours on the weekdays on tomorrow to say off my head at Fortnite. Yeah, I usually just stream on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and tomorrow I'm going to be back with more of Trails in the Sky second chapter. And at 8 a.m. Eastern time, then 2 more hours of East within Felghana, aka this. Yeah, thanks, Amir. I really appreciate hanging out. You guys hang out the whole time, and as always, I never take that for granted that you guys come chillin'. Let me bug you with video games. But I guess what I can do is, for once, actually raid Sheppy. Of course, if you guys want, there's the Discord that's down below to join and all that jazz. But we'll be back again tomorrow doing all that thing. Oh, Ren, there's gonna be some FF14 today. But anyway, until then, you guys, tomorrow be safe. Oh wait, no, Sheppy just rated Citizen. Cancel that. Not gonna do that one because that's gonna be weird. What about